patterns. Okay, shapes and patterns. In this chapter, we are going to learn these things. Okay, first open and closed curves. Open and closed curves. Second one is simple closed curves and polygons. Simple closed curves and polygons. Then third one is identification of 3 and 4 sided polygons. Then fourth one is circle and its parts. Circle and its parts. Then fifth one, relationship between radius and diameter. Relationship between radius and diameter. Then sixth one, symmetry and reflection. Symmetry and reflection. Then seventh one, tessellation. Seventh one is tessellation. Okay. In this chapter, we are going to learn these things. Okay. Open and closed curves, simple closed curves and polygons. Then identification of 3 and 4 digit polygons. Of 3 and 4 sided polygons. Then circle and its parts. Then fifth one is relationship between radius and diameter. Then sixth one, symmetry and reflection. Seventh one, tessellation. Okay, the big idea is attributes of simple closed curves. Okay, first we are going to discuss about shapes. Okay, before that, please watch the video. After that, we will discuss the shapes. Okay.
Two-dimensional or 2D shapes are flat. They're called two-dimensional because they only have 2 dimensions, length and width. Shapes have certain features that help us work out exactly what type of shape they are. These features include sides and corners. We get different kinds of shapes depending on how many sides and corners they have. But what are sides and corners? A straight line in a 2D shape is called a side. A corner is where 2 sides meet. A corner can also be called a vertex. Did you know that there is a family of shapes called quadrilaterals? Quad means 4, so this means the quadrilateral family is made up of all those shapes that have 4 sides and 4 corners. But each quadrilateral shape has small differences that make them unique from each other. Let's have a look at these quadrilateral shapes. This is a square. Here are its 4 sides and its 4 corners. Each side of a square is the same length as the other sides. This shape is a rectangle. Can you see its 4 sides and 4 corners? Rectangles have 2 pairs of sides that are the same length and opposite to each other. This interesting shape is called a rhombus. It can also be called a diamond. A rhombus looks like a square that's leaning to the side, doesn't it? Here are its 4 sides and its 4 corners. Each side is the same length. If you've ever flown a kite before, this shape might look very familiar to you. The name of this shape is, you guessed it, a kite. It still has 4 sides and 4 corners and has 2 pairs of sides that are the same length. Can you see how the shape of a kite is different from a rhombus? Remember, all 4 sides of a rhombus are the same length, while a kite has 2 pairs of sides and each pair has the same length. Now that we've had a look at the quadrilateral family, let's introduce some other shapes that are a little different. This is a triangle. All triangles have 3 sides and 3 corners. This is easy to remember because tri means 3. A circle is a round shape formed by a curved line, where any point on this line is always the same distance from the center. Circles have no corners and no sides. There are many different types of shapes. These are just a few of them. Can you spot any of these 2-dimensional shapes around your classroom?
Actually, in grade 3, you learned the basic shapes, isn't it? 4 basic shapes you learned, isn't it? What are the shapes? Square, rectangle, circle, then triangle, isn't it? Yes, square. You know the definition of square, right? Square, how many sides are there? 4 sides, right? 4 sides, then all the sides are equal. Then how many corners? 4 corners, isn't it? All sides are equal. That is square shape. Then rectangle. Rectangle, opposite sides are equal, isn't it? Opposite sides are equal. These 2 sides are equal. These 2 sides are equal, right? Opposite sides are equal. Here also, how many sides? 4 sides, right? 4 sides, and how many corners? 4 corners, isn't it? Then circle, only curved space, right? No corner and no sides, isn't it? Then triangle. In triangle, how many sides? 3 sides. Then 3 corners. How many corners? 3 sides and 3 corners. These 4 shapes are basic shapes, right? 4 shapes are basic shapes, isn't it? Then you learn the cylinder, then cone, isn't it? Cylinder, it's a cylinder, this is, then cone also. Cone. Here cylinder, two flat face and 1 curved face, isn't it? Then the cone, only 1 corner, then 1 curved face, then 1 flat face. This is the flat face, isn't it? Yes, you learned these things in grade 3, isn't it? Now we are going to discuss about the curved lines and straight lines. Okay. Here this is the revision exercise in your textbooks there. See the first one. Observe the given shapes. Write C for the shapes made up of curved lines. Curved lines you know, isn't it? Curved lines and straight lines. So curved lines only, and S for the shapes made up of straight lines only. Write C and S for those made up of both straight and curved lines. You know how to draw the straight lines and how to draw the curved lines, isn't it? See here, this is the circle shape. Here what you have to write? This is curved line or straight line? This is curved line, right? So you have to put C, isn't it? Then this triangle. This is curved line or straight line? This is the straight line, isn't it? So you put S. Then this is curved line or straight line? This is the curved line. Here also curve, right? This is curve. Then this is straight line. This is straight line. Here curved line, right? This is straight line, isn't it? Draw a line of symmetry on each shape. Lines of symmetry also you learn, right? The symmetry when we divide, it will become that identical shape, isn't it? When you make it that mirror line or lines of symmetry, if you are making both sides, you will get the identical shape. For example, if you draw the line, how you can draw? If you are drawing like this, now it's possible to get that identical shape? No, we cannot get. So we can draw the mirror line. We can write it like this way. Understand? We can use the dotted line, isn't it? Then here where we can draw like this way or this way. Here we can use horizontal or vertical. Yes. Here we can use the vertical line. Understand? Here we can use vertical and horizontal. Both we can use it. If you are drawing that vertical means you will get these two shapes. Sorry, you cannot get because here the shape different, right? So if you draw the vertical line means this is different shape, here different shape. So how we can draw? You can draw like this way. So then only we will get that identical shape. Both side, upside and down, up and down, we can get the identical shape. Understand? Then here we can use only vertical line. Understand? Vertical line if we draw, we will get the identical shape. Right? Next is open and closed curves. See here, open and closed curves. Open curves are the shapes that have open ends. That is open ends. Such figures that are end at different points. The following are examples of open curves. See here, it is not closed. It is open only. So these curves are open curves. Understand? It is not closed. Understand? Closed curves. Closed curves are the shapes that have no open ends. They are closed by line segments or curved lines. They are closed by line segments. If you draw the line here means it is closed, right? Now it is open. If you draw the line, open line segment, if you draw means you can get the closed figure, right? So here closed curve means closed curves are the shape that have no open ends. They are closed by line segments or curved lines. Line segments means you have to draw the line, and that is the line segment or curved lines. Okay, or curved lines. Closed curves in which the boundaries do not cross are called simply closed curves. Here we can see here simply closed curve means this do not cross. Do not cross. See here it is crossing, right? Here also. If it is not cross means that is simply closed curves. Closed curves in which the boundaries cross are not simple closed curves. Okay, it is simple closed curves. Simple closed curves you can see here. There can be many different types of simple closed curves. See, this is the rectangle shape. This is rhombus, like a square shape. Okay, there is rhombus. This is pentagon. Pentagon means how many sides? 5 sides. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 side polygon name is pentagon. Understand? Here simply this is the line segment. See, you can see here line only, no curve, right? Line segments here. It is closed the line segments only. Here line, but here it is curve. Okay, simply closed curves made up of curved lines only. Okay, curved lines. Here you cannot see the line segment, only curved lines. Understand? Curved lines. Here simply closed curve. Here simply closed curves made of both line segments and curved lines. Here you can see both line segments. This is line segment here also, but here closed curves, right? Here you can see line segment 1, 2, 3 line segments. Then this is closed curved, right? Curved lines. Here line segment. This is curved lines. Understand? Here you can see the simply closed curves. This is only line segments, no curved lines. Understand? Here only you can use the line segments. But here simply closed curves made up of curved lines only. Here you cannot see the line segment. Okay, only curved lines only. Curved. That is circle, oval shape. This is another shape, that curved lines only. But here both you can see. Simply closed, that is line segment and curved lines also. See here, this is the line segment, but here you can see the curved lines. Isn't it? Here you can see the line segment, then 2 curved lines. Here line segments, then 2 curved lines. Understand? See, this is your homework. Exercise 7.1. First question. Identify the closed curves and open curves. Write C for closed curves and O for open curves. You know, isn't it? Here what is closed curves, what is open curves. Isn't it? Here this is open, these are closed, right? Then here you can see that this is open, this is closed, this is also open. So you can identify, you have to write C for closed, then O for open curve. Okay, that is your homework. Then if you have any doubt, please contact me. Okay children, thank you.